Relationship Advice Stories. Today we have sarcasm is too fun who posted. Was I 32 female, wrong to ask my husband 33 male, to quarantine elsewhere for 2 days when he tested positive for COVID?
My husband just landed back in our city after a rough travel day, delays due to weather, and 2 weeks of being out of town. We have a 3-month-old baby and live in a loft apartment. No doors, it's all open space. My husband wasn't feeling well when he returned, and he took a COVID test when he got in the door, which came back positive immediately. He wanted to quarantine in our bedroom, but I asked him to get an Airbnb since we can't reasonably protect our baby in our current living situation, and I was worried she would get COVID. He left angrily and booked himself a poorly reviewed hotel. Not what I wanted to have to happen. I had sent links to nicer places where he could do his work from, have a kitchenette to heat up food, etc. He asked me not to talk to him for a couple of days, and said he felt like I was kicking him out when he was already feeling ill and the weather was not great, and that I made him feel unwanted when all he was looking forward to was seeing our baby after it had been a while. Note, the situation is probably exacerbated by the fact that my parents are staying with us to help since I had a C-section. It was originally my dad's suggestion that my husband gets an Airbnb, but I was also on board with the idea.
No, you were not wrong for asking him to not get everyone else sick and to quarantine in an Airbnb. Let's take the political charge out of the conversation and pretend that he had the flu. If he showed up after a work trip with the flu, you wouldn't want yourself, your 3-month-old baby, and your parents to also get the flu. This would also be the right thing to do to prevent that. It's very inconvenient for him, but it is also pretty selfish for him to not willingly take this precaution to stop 4 other people from getting sick. I'm also using the excuse that all he was looking forward to was seeing the baby doesn't hold a lot of water because that was not going to be a possibility. He is making a deal out of this when the only thing that really would change is the bedroom that he would be spending the next couple of days in. Hopefully he will come around and see the errors in his thinking. Best of luck, OP. Peace and love.